I have been introduced to many spirit helpers, both mine and other individuals, and it's been a fascinating journey. I'm discovering that this is kind of a mysterious topic for most people. It's, of course, not something that you can learn in high school or in college. I think the question that comes up an awful lot is, are spirit helpers real? And, of course, I can't, in this class, go into a whole lot of detail about that, but I can share with you how I made that turn and discovered that spirit helpers are real, and I had absolutely no doubt about it from that point on. So the experience that really turned everything around for me, I was volunteering to help individuals to facilitate them on the shamanic journey, to help them interact with their own spirit helpers. And an individual came for a soul retrieval session. She was lying on a mat in the classic shamanic journey way with a cloth over her eyes. I was drumming and calling the helpers and doing all that one does to prepare the space and create the climate for a shamanic journey to occur. But nothing was happening for her. She wasn't having a vision. She wasn't having any real sensations, any visitations of any kind. I was getting a little nervous and frankly quite flummoxed and confused as to why nothing was happening for her. And then 3 spirit helpers showed up. In my spirit vision, I saw them quite clearly, which was fairly unusual for me. One was really the spokesman and said, well, we're here because you called us, but we really don't know why we're here. I didn't know a lot about spirit helpers at that particular time. I thought maybe a person needed to be very, very direct and very clear. So in telepathy, I said, well, we're here for a soul retrieval. This individual has come to receive a soul retrieval healing. Would you please help with a soul retrieval? And I was saying it very clear and very slow, almost as if they were maybe a little slow on the uptake. And so he reacted to what I said, and he looked over at her, and he kind of sniffed. And he said, no, she's not really here for a soul retrieval. She's here to put another notch on her belt to say, been there, done that. I've had this kind of an experience. And then he kind of sniffed again and grew a little taller, and he said, and we're not tourist guides. And then he began talking to me clearly and directly in the same slow way I had. He said, we're not tourist guides. We're helpers. We help people. And then to be really sure that I understood it, he spelled it out with his finger. H-E-L-P. And then they left. And I knew that I didn't have the capacity to make something like that up. And that's where things turned from my being a little unsure about this process with the shamanic journey and the spiritual helpers. And I really understood from that point on, they are real.